This morning when I woke up,
I could smell the freshly brewed coffee as soon as I opened my eyes.
the old lady in the apartment above me was already smoking.
I walked down the stairs.
I live in an apartment, so...
I could feel the heat from breakfast on the stove.
My worn-out bathrobe barely staved off my shivers.
Mom's baking again. Croissants.
Mom still isn't up, but she needs to take her meds.
She has so much more time to bake now that she's retired.
She always ends up sleeping in when she works so late.
This morning when I woke up,
It was the same as every other day.
Dad was already gone for work.
This cookie-cutter poor kid stereotype,
This seemingly perfect nuclear family,
struggling to be more than my circumstances.
barely held together, the Scotch tape adhesive of my parents' marriage wearing thinner every day.
Fighting through every day.
Never daring to complain, afraid to look like yet another spoiled spawn of civil suburbia.
Holding my tongue because I know someone else always has it worse. But just because someone else has it worse doesn't mean I'm not hurting.
Doesn't mean I can't be struggling.
Doesn't minimize my pain. This morning when I woke up, the only thing I could think of was how we could make rent.
All I could do was stare at the empty chairs at my breakfast table.
Yes, it's true, everyone knows my life is less than perfect, but their pity won't keep the roof over my head.
What's the point in having such a big house if no one really lives here?
In the morning when I wake up, I stare myself down in the
And
mirror
I swallow the lump in my throat.
and suffocate the fear in my chest.
Because now it's time for school.
And there's no room for feelings in a place of education. This morning when I woke up, I didn't expect my life to change. And then I walked into school and saw her.
The person I thought I was so different from.
That stuck-up rich girl who could never possibly understand me.
I saw her heavy breathing.
The sadness in her eyes.
The tension in her shoulders.
The worry resting precariously on her brow.
The brittle glass structure holding up her will to live.
Ready to shatter at any moment.
I saw the way she stared at the tiles on the floor like she needed to remind herself how to stand.
And I saw the way the corner of her mouth shook in protest as she forced it into a smile. I saw her.
I saw her?
But I didn't.
In the place where before I had seen nothing but differences.
Stood a mirror reflection like the one I see every morning. I didn't see her. I saw me.